Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've done a traditional, well, not traditional, just an original unboxing. If you take the M65 jacket aside, it's been a while since I've done an unboxing of a gas mask. Yeah, I want to unbox this gas mask I just got not too long ago. As you can already see the title, you guys already know what it is. It's the PMG-2 gas mask. Unfortunately, both didn't come in at the same time, so this is the black variant. The white one will be coming in, I think in like a month. So yeah, let me start opening this while also being careful. Into it, and there we go. You can already see inside of the box. Yep, there it is. And there we go, you can see in there. These are anti-fog discs, so you just insert them in the mask. Put those right there. Here is the mask inside. Cosmic tail inside. Do not worry, clean before using. Now the only reason why they say clean before using is because there's a powder in most of these Soviet masks called talcum powder, which I believe is like almost like I think it's a cousin to asbestos, but it's not really as dangerous, but you still don't want to inhale that type of shit. You know, I'll probably correct myself post editing. So yeah, there it is. So you got lenses, the mask folded up right there. You got the standard GP-5 style type gas mask. And then, of course, you have there it is, the most infamous filter in the history of the world. I think this is a GP5 filter. Yeah, RN5 is what it looks like, but that stands for GP5 if I'm correct. And there you go. You have your filter, your lenses right here. Let me try to get everything into the shot right there. So, filter, lenses, and then finally let's unwrap this mask. There you go, you can already see what they mean by that. Look, when I brush my finger against it, yeah, see, it's all that is talc. All that little talc stuff, that little powder is just there, I think, to just keep the mask preserved, or whatever it does though. But yeah, no, you don't want to breathe that. Look at all that. The mask is extremely just covered in talc. But here it is though. Nevertheless, this is the PMG-2 gas mask. Now, it's literally a cousin of the GP5, except it has ear holes so you can hear better when you're wearing a hazmat suit. And then you also have a voice diaphragm, so you're not all, ooh, this is not. Nah, I don't know why I'm out of breath over unboxing some gas mask, which is crazy. I don't know what it is with me always being out of breath when it comes to unboxings, but I can see why I don't do them anymore. Now look, look at all that. Look at all this talc. Shit. See what I mean? This mask is covered in talc right here. Like just fucking, you can see. Now let's open the inside of the mask, and as you expect, also just covered in talc as well. All that talcum powder. Again, that's another danger besides the filter, is inhaling all that talc, which you don't want. Now, of course, just like I do with every mask I get, I'm gonna give it the same kind of treatment I usually do, and that is, you know, washing the gas mask. The PMG-2 and GP-5M is a gas mask that was developed in 1971 and issued onwards and is still seeing use in the Russian army and Ukrainian army. The gas mask itself is the SHM66MU, and its version for pilots is the LP2 gas mask. I also found this gas mask called the SHM 2012, which is a more modern gas mask that was developed in 2012. It is very similar to the PMG-2 in terms of design and looks. The GP-5M or PMG-2 gas mask would be designed to supersede the GP-5 gas mask shown on the left and the PMG gas mask shown on the right. However, all three of these masks would still be seen being used together. Now we gotta talk about why the gas mask has two different names. First and foremost, the PMG-2 gas mask is the designation and kit for the military, and the GP-5M is the designation and kit for the civilians. So it most likely just depended on who it was issued to. On the screen right now is what both kits would have been issued with. The filters used in the PMG-2 kit were the EO62K filters. However, EO18K and PMK1 filters were used in the case of there not being enough EO62K filters. The EO62K differs from the GP5 filter canister only in color and quality of charcoal and filtering paper. It is colored olive brown. So what I have here, everything right here that you're seeing, everything came issued, everything came in here together besides the filter sock, but I'm gonna just leave it here. So in my opinion, the kit I'm thinking that I got was the Soviet GP-5M, which is the civilian kit. The reason being is there's not really much issued with this kit. So yeah, you got the celluloid eyepieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these are anti-fog lenses. So yeah, you got your freaking GP5 filter right here. You have your bag that I fully washed, so there's no more talc on it or anything like that. And then one thing that I will show you guys to do is how to install this little butterfly valve on the GP-5M. As you can see, it's missing right here. So it also came with this little note saying right here, "Dear friend, thank you for your purchase. I hope you will be satisfied with our goods. With your purchase, I have included a magnet as a little sign of my appreciation. Best regards, Yuri Gavriluk, Ukraine." So he also added these little this little magnet right here, which I'm guessing is what that is. So yeah, and let me take this off, and then let me open it right here. And I've never actually done this before, so again, correct me if I'm wrong. So here is the little butterfly valve. You can see it's a very thin piece of rubber, but what you would do So I'm guessing you would shove it in this little hole, pause, and then just right here, you push down on it, pause, and insert it in. Again, I think this is a lot easier said than done. So just right here, you can see right here. So you have to shove it in that little hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro, stick it in.
I'm trying. All right, well, you know what? How about I just get back to that later, and how about I just pretend we have it in there. Pause. So let's just move on to it. So again, these RN5 or GP5 filters, I do not recommend you breathe through them. The reason being is because the seller says that this filter right here doesn't contain asbestos, but I know damn well for sure it does. And even if it doesn't, if I'm wrong, then, you know, would you really want to breathe through a 40-year-old filter that's been degraded and everything like that? So come on now. But for the sake of this video, we're just gonna open it. You can see the little rubber cap right there. You can see the inside. This is not where the asbestos is. It's right under here. So, and then open it, and then you can see right there, which again, this scares the shit out of me, but all it is just simply washing your hands. Now you just connect it here. There you go. And because I actually value my fucking life, and you know how I'm educated about this filter, I'm not gonna breathe through it. I'm gonna just do what I usually always do. I'm gonna hold my breath, and yeah, let's do that. Again, though, I don't recommend you breathe through this filter ever. And again, I could be wrong. The Soviet Union did use asbestos, even after World War II. I know the Allies stopped using asbestos, and again, even if the Soviets did stop using asbestos at some point in these filters, do you really want to breathe through an old filter that has just, you know, degraded? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this filter sock. What this does is it's like, I think hydrophobic, but it's just water resistant, so that water doesn't enter the filter through the hole and, you know, destroy the filter. So what you do is you stretch the sock out. Pause it. Or you could just flip it inside out. You see this thing right here? This goes in here. And then you could just okay, this is hard. Just stretch the fucking shit onto it. There we go. And there you go. You have the filter sock in or on, and there you go. Now, last clip I saw, I didn't give a good look at the inside of the GP-5M or the PMG-2 gas mask, whatever you want to call it. Again, it just depends on the kit, his name. But here you go. As you can see right there, these are the Tissot tubes right there, and then you can see the voice diaphragm right there. And then right here you can see where the hole where you breathe through. Inhale valve or exhale valve or whatever you want to call it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but here we go. Again, Yeah, so now I'm just gonna unscrew this fucking weapon of a filter. Just put this shit down, cover it up. So just put the cap on there, and you just screw it on. Now, you know what's crazy that I realized? That apparently the GP5 filter is a little bit more dangerous than I thought, and it's because the fucking paint, it wants to chip off, and the paint is all like lead based, which, you know, again, that's not scary at fucking all. Great developing Soviet Union. I'm glad, you know, you could be trusted. But hey, you guys' shit works. So that right there, a little dust for sure has to be what I think it is. But putting this shit on is the hardest part, because you just gotta push that shit in.
Pause.
Yes, pause. Everything I say gets diddy-fied.
Push it down real good.
There we go. And then you just close it right there. Now, one thing I'm gonna finally do is just test how this voice diaphragm works, because before when you would wear the GP5, you would sound like you'd sound muffled. So let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, the GP-5M or PMG-2 gas mask, whatever you want to call it. This just, all it is just has a voice diaphragm, and it has the ear hole so you can just hear through while wearing a hazmat suit or an OZK type suit, and you can also hear what you're saying more clearly when you're talking to people, so they're not guessing what the fuck you're saying. Now, again, like I said, this voice diaphragm is just meant to just amplify your voice so you can speak more clearly. But yeah, this is just for the PMG, the black variant of gas mask. I should have the white variant coming in soon, so I'll just cut to that here pretty soon, and then towards the end I'll do a fucking a comparison of the both, even though they're the same mask, just different colored rubber. So yeah, and then I'll probably try to get the butterfly valve on here pretty soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Ooh.
Damn, bitch. There you go. As you can see, I finally managed to put it on. All that it really took, honestly, I was making it way harder than it needed to be. All you needed to do was I put the paper clip underneath that little hole right there and held it right there, so that the rubber wouldn't push all the way down as I was inserting the little butterfly flap. And I kept slowly twisting and, like, you know, going in a not so much circular motion, just kept pushing it in and in and in, just kind of just twisting it a little bit until finally it's seated. And there you go. You have your freaking standard Soviet butterfly flap installed. Yep. So I just got the white GP-5M or PMG-2, whatever you want to call it at this point. I opened it and it just came in already in the bag. So you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a quick wash and everything, get all that nasty talc out, and yeah.
How do you feel? This fucking sucks. Yeah? Yeah. Does it feel though? This one, I can't see shit. You getting picked up? Yep. Yeah, we did that meme.
Yeah, I know he's sick of my money, cause every time he calls, switch that he concentrates in my left right pocket, he'll watch this.
Oh man. So yeah. Now that I have the white variant of the GP-5M or PMG-2, so it's pretty much the same spiel, not really much different. It's just white rubber, and instead of it being black. So here's the mask itself. Here's the markings right there. 3Y, the Y being the rubber's a little bit thinner. And then you can see, I think this mask was made 1979, I believe. Still haven't really figured it out, but then when I flip the mask inside out, you can see there is a stamp right here that says 76. So I'm not really sure what that entails, honestly. And then there's a faded mark right here. It looks like a 7. So when I open this up, you can see the inside of the mask. You can see the tissue tubes right there. Lenses, the glass, and then there's also a number 13 right here. If you look really hard, a lot of these things are fading off. But yeah, like I said, not really much, not much different compared to the black variant. Just pretty much the same mask. Just making sure the mask seals correctly, and it does though. So like I said, you choose your ear holes. Now, this one does feel a little bit more like tight. I don't know why, but I'm just tripping. No, I did wash this recently, so water's still kind of just pouring out the exhale valve. But it's better to clean it than to do nothing, honestly. But here it is. Just give you a side profile. And then the butterfly valve right there, you can already see it already came assembled, so I didn't have to fucking put the shit back on or just attach it. And just like I did, just like each kit, you can see that at the bottom right there here is the fucking filters cover. Again, this fucking scary ass filter. Again, RN5 stands for GP5. Now, I'm debating whether I really want to put the GP5 filter on though. But you know what? For the sake of the video, honestly, this filter terrifies the fuck out of me. Now, I was thinking about cutting one up again just to show you what is inside, but you can just search it up on YouTube. What is inside, it's very simple: charcoal and cardboard, which has asbestos in it. And I'll put a picture up on the screen right now, like I did a few minutes ago. But again, it comes with a little cap on top. This isn't really asbestos. This is fine. This little hole right there. This little like rubber is where the asbestos is contained. So again, not really dangerous until you actually want to breathe through it, which, why would you want to do that? Again, I could be wrong. There might not be asbestos in this like the seller keeps claiming. But yeah, no, don't breathe through any old filters, even if it doesn't contain asbestos. So there you go. Here's the mask. And yeah. Again, it's fine. Go wear it, just don't fucking breathe through it though, because the longer you breathe through this though, the more chance you have of pulling broken down asbestos up, which again you don't want. And here's the good old filter sock. And there you go. There it is. Literally a sock for a filter. Now I've used this for other filters other than Soviet filters, and it works wonderful. Well, it works fucking really well. So, you know, preventing water or melted or like snow from entering the filter, especially the underside of it though. You don't want your filter getting wet and damp because then it's not going to work anymore. So yeah, now just take this fucking poisonous ass filter off, and there we go. Cover this shit, and then I don't know. I was gonna say burn it, but no, you're just gonna be burning asbestos, and apparently paint that has lead in it. So that's not very nice of you to do. Because I do see some people, they just throw this shit away like they would any regular trash, and then how do you think that might affect the workers though when they compact the trash and this shit just goes flying everywhere? So yeah. Again, the asbestos was once used in homes across the United States, and like I said, now that years later though, they finally figured out that asbestos was some fucking poisonous ass rock, and people still mine it though, especially them Russians. So yeah, you know what's crazy though? I figured out that at one point they had asbestos of filters for cigarettes. So yeah, if you smoked asbestos with if you smoke cigarettes with asbestos filters, then yeah, more than likely your lungs are cooked. Because imagine breathing barbed wire, almost like that, it just making holes in your lungs. So yeah, so yep, here's the PMG-2 gas mask, or GP-5M. I would, if I had both, I'd compare them, which I'll probably do here in a second. But right now at the moment I just have the white variant right now. But yeah, I'm just giving it a lot more screen time than so yeah. Again, comes with the regular GP5 type gas mask bag, and then at the very bottom it has anti-fog lenses right here. And if I just open it, so it's just like thin sheet metal. You can see right here. I don't know what the fuck that says, but here is one fucking, I don't think this is a lens. Well, fuck, I think I got cheated on this one. There's no lens in this. Let's test the other one. Let's open the other one. You know what? I'm not gonna open it because everyone knows what the fuck anti-fog lens filter, anti-fog film lens looks like. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So yeah, I think I'm about to be done with this video, even though this video is long as fuck. So if you guys made it here so far though, good, because I'm all out of words right now. Keep fucking stuttering and keep making shit up. So like I have no idea what else to say. So yeah. It sucks.
Hugnall that has it in. He's had it done like 8 times.
Good job. Good job. Relax. Open your eyes. Look at me. Open your eyes.
Relax.
Good job. Good job. A little bit of blood, a little bit of scratch. Good fucking job. Let's wipe this boy up.
He's choking. He's choking.
All right.
Open it, dude. Open it.
You got it. Good job.
There you go. You want to take it out?
Gag list.
Fucking we'll start. Yeah, just like. You want to take it out of here? Pull out. Oh, you're doing it. Okay, that's all right. Dude, you need to blow your nose. Actually, I do. There's a bunch of. You're all K-wide up now.